Underway for the opening race of the afternoon. It is the Aidan Brophy Tallis & Co Ltd 4-year-old mares Maiden. Penniless is the first of the 9 to show, with Fancy Girl, Dysart, Enos also to the 4. Our Bab is on the near side, tracking the front trio in company with Windswept Lady and Diamond Getaway as they close in on the first of the 15 fences that they'll be tackling in this 3-mile contest. And all that 9 runners look to have safely negotiated. The first was a slight mistake by Windswept Lady, Jamie Scallon briefly losing his irons, but looks to have recovered them on the bend away from the home straight as they head on towards the back where fence number 2 awaits them, and Penniless has the advantage by 2 lengths at this stage. Over the second running Fancy Girl, Dysart Enos in the red jacket is on the outside of this one in 3rd position. Windswept Lady racing in 4th, races on the outside of Diamond Getaway. Wider still on the course for Our Bab, black jacket with white sleeves, and the final 3 are made up of Valencia with Disco Annie and Aloes Vision is the overall back marker. 10 lengths covers the 9 as they go out over fence number 2. Our Bab was slightly slower than some of the rivals around her. She's racing on the outside in mid-division. Aloes Vision still towards the rear of the field with Disco Annie. So about to race through the gap. They'll be turning left-handed out of the back straight and heading on towards fence number 3. With field being taken along by Penniless in the purple jacket with the bright red cross belts, has the advantage by 2 lengths over the second running Fancy Girl, a black jacket with the green cap. 3rd position then for Windswept Lady, white sleeves and an orange jacket in the centre, white for Dysart Enos in red. The lime green colours with the orange cap. On the inside of this one is Diamond Getaway as they go out over fence number 3, where again Our Bab will slow out over it, has lost her position with those slow jumps over the last 2 obstacles, but on the flat is able to make up those lost positions. Had briefly dropped to be the overall back marker, but is now past Disco Annie and also Aloes Vision as they head on their way towards fence number 4, shortly completing their opening circuit. Penniless still has the advantage, and it's an advantage of 2 lengths over Fancy Girl and Windswept Lady 2nd and 3rd. 4th position for Diamond Getaway as they go out over fence number 4. Aloes Vision, the overall back marker. The white jacket with the red sleeves of Valencia and the black and red immediately in front of this one. Dysart Enos has lost her position. Now is towards the rear of mid-division as they head on their way towards fence number 6. Dysart Enos had jumped off, disputing the pace they went on towards this fence on the previous circuit. Disco Annie slightly lower over it than the inside, but no serious error made by the 9, who have completed their opening circuit, and they head on into the back straight where fence number 7 awaits them as they head on towards the halfway point in this opening 4-year-old mares Maiden. And Penniless and Pa King has made all the running to this point, maintains the advantage of 2 lengths. Diamond Getaway has made ground on the inside, disputes that 2nd position with Fancy Girl. 4th position then for Disco Annie, who has improved her position, races on the inside of Windswept Lady, and Our Bab is making up ground once again following some sluggish jumps on the previous circuit as they go out over fence number 7. Again, Our Bab not as quick as the 2 on the inside of her. Valencia is immediately behind her, followed by Aloes Vision, and the overall back marker is Dysart Enos. So through the gap they go, racing left-handed. They'll be facing up towards fence number 8 with Penniless still showing the advantage over Fancy Girl. Diamond Getaway in the 3rd spots on the inside. Windswept Lady out wide between them comes Disco Annie. They're being followed by Our Bab. Aloes Vision, one of those with experience to her name. She was a faller at Lisrona 3 weeks ago on debut, and she fills the back position just behind Valencia as they went out over fence number 8. So about to head back into the home straight. 9, 10 and 11 are the 3 fences on this circuit awaiting them, and it's still Penniless and Pa King with the advantage over Fancy Girl and Jack Hendrick in 2nd. Diamond Getaway and James Walsh is saving ground right down the inside, has held that position over the course of the opening 2 miles. Windswept Lady and Jamie Scallon is next. They're being followed by Disco Annie and Barry Stone as they head on towards the fence, which will be the last in a circuit's time. Dysart Enos not as fluent as the 8 in front of her at the rear of the field, and is just having to be chased along with a full circuit and 5 fences to be jumped in our opener. And we have a new leader as Diamond Getaway is swept through on the inside with Fancy Girl out wide. Disco Annie, Windswept Lady and Our Bab. Valencia is next. Penniless, having taken the field along for the opening 2 miles, is now about to be relegated to the last but one position, and Ilo's Vision going around her on the outside. So Penniless have made much of the running, is now the overall back marker. At the head of affairs, Fancy Girl on the outside of Diamond Jetaway. They dispute the advantage. Disco Annie has travelled well throughout on the navy and red. Now moves into third position from Windswept Lady and Arbab. Despite some slow jumps, she's still very much in contention, disputing the fourth position. Dysart Enos, having lost ground over the last half a mile, is beginning to get back into contention. Races on the outside of Valencia, and Ilo's Vision is behind this one as they go out over the fourth last, where Disco Annie made a slight blunder out over it. Penniless is continuing at the rear of the field, but she's completely tailed off at this stage. Ilo's Vision, another one dropping off the main group, but up front they are very tightly grouped with 3 fences left to jump on this 4-year-old mare's Maiden. And Fancy Girl and Jack Hendrick is just about showing her head in front. Arbab is on the outside with Disco Annie down the inner in third position. Windswept Lady then is next in the fourth spot. Dysart Enos is ridden. Getaway Diamond is being pushed along as Arbab took a crashing fall out over. Diamond Jetaway made a mistake. Valencia does continue. Ilo's Vision was pulled up. Penniless also calls the day with 3 to jump. So as they turn left-handed into the home straight, they've got 2 left to jump, and it's the Doyle brothers in the first and second position. Fancy Girl, Windswept Lady. Dysart Enos is coming on the outside into third from Disco Annie. So racing in between the final 2 fences, and it's Fancy Girl, the Champs-Élysées on debut. She has the advantage of 3 or 4 lengths over Windswept Lady, and it's Fancy Girl. She has the advantage up towards the line. It's going to be a winning debut, this one, for Jack Hendrick and Cormac Doyle, as Fancy Girl beats Dysart Enos. Third goes to Windswept Lady, and it's just a 3 to finish because Disco Annie came down at the final fence, and Valencia was pulled up after the second last. Pulled up before the second last was Diamond Jetaway.